So, welcome back to the streamies, everybody. We're finally fucking here. We're finally fucking here. After so much fucking garbage that we've had to wade through. You know, some of it good. A lot of it good. You know, I'm gonna take that back. Some of it good. Not so garbage. You have not been playing through all those Game Gear games. I tell you what. Hold on. Alright, so yeah! We've waded through, you know, some good Sonic games. Like, I can maybe fit like 5 or 6 on my hand. On my one hand, because I'm a freak. But we've also had to play through a bunch of garbage. To get to this point, which I've said lots of times, is probably one of the most important probably one of the most important moments in the Sonic series. Which is also, hey, the era of Sonic I grew up in, so I've been excited to come back. So, yes. Those of you who have been here for a while may know that we've already played through this. Through Sonic Adventure twice. So yeah, camera delay. I literally just fixed it. Yeah. I thought I literally just fixed it. I did not fix it. There. I can't win. I can't fucking win. Alright. Anyway. Those of you who have been around may know that, hey, we've already played through Sonic Adventure twice. Way back we played through the whole goddamn Sonic Adventure on DX on the GameCube, and it was alright. And then we eventually came back and 100%ed it so that we could unlock Metal Sonic. So I was always trying to figure out how we were going to play this on the marathon, and you know what? I came to the decision that we're just gonna go ahead and play the original Dreamcast version, which I have not touched whatsoever. I don't know what possible flaws there could be. But on the plus side, hey, we get to see those original models, which I always feel like are just a teensy bit better than the DX models, but we'll fucking talk about that later. First and foremost, though, we got a lot to talk about, so we should probably get into that. Because, hey, turns out Sonic Adventure, kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. Alright, so let me grab my notes here. I'm going to do a very brief summary of this game's development, because there's a lot. There's a lot, so if anybody's ever interested in figuring out, hey, what all went into making Sonic Adventure, I'm sure there's lots of documentaries and stuff on it, because it's a fucking hell of a ride. So, after the release of Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Yuji Naka had grown tired of developing Sonic, weirdly enough, and returned to Japan amid growing tension between the US and the Japanese team members of Sega Technical Institute. If you remember, Sega Technical Institute was the team that Yuji Naka formed in the US when after Sonic 1, he went to the US, made a team there, and they made Sonic 2, which was fucking amazing. So there was a little bit of conflict there, so he decided to go back to Japan. And with the news that the Sega Saturn was releasing, he decided, hey, you know what? I want to make a new game for the Sega Saturn. And so he went off and he made Nights into Dreams, which I've never played. I can't talk about the quality, but Sega sure does like to talk, or Sega sure does like to be like, hey, Nights is cool. He only intended to finish that game in a year and return to Sonic, but the game took 2 years to finish. Which caused, some problems for this piece of shit. So here we go. Hey, look at that! There it is, the Sega Saturn. Despite the fact that the Genesis lived for, what, like 6 years? With numerous Sonic games and hundreds of other games, the Sega Saturn didn't last very long now, did it? Meanwhile, Sega of Japan started work on Sonic 3D Blast, which was supposed to be for the Mega Drive. But unfortunately, because development for Sonic Mars / Sonic Extreme was having so many issues, and they probably weren't going to finish it, they decided, hey, you know what? Let's move that up to the Sega Saturn. Because we need a Sonic game to sell this Sega Saturn. And as we saw when we played Sonic 3D Blast, it's, not great. Not good. Wouldn't exactly call it a system seller now, would I? And Sonic 3D Blast released 2 tepid reviews. Because of course it did. After the release of Sonic Spinball in the US, Sega Technical Institute wanted to make a full game based on the Sonic animated cartoon. But it was rejected. So they were eventually moved on to helping out with Sonic Mars, which would eventually be turned into Sonic Extreme, which would eventually be cancelled. So, a lot of good stuff happening over there, too. All this would lead to Sonic not actually having a main Sonic release on the Sega Saturn, which a lot of people kind of attribute to, hey, maybe this is why the Sega Saturn didn't sell so well. Because, hey, guess what? Sonic, kind of a system seller. But also at this point, we do have to take into account that, hey, guess what? Sonic was kind of losing popularity at this point. He was kind of feeling retro and boring and conservative compared to the fresh and cool image he had when he debuted. Because at this point, we have to remember, Sonic debuted in, 91? And this is, 96? How many fucking games had come out at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 Sonic games had come out in the span of 6 years. Not to mention that he was kind of being pushed as Sega's big mascot, so he was fucking everywhere. Which, on the one hand, I talked about, hey, this was great, because Sonic was now a household name. He had a great design, he had cartoons, he had comic books, he was everywhere. Unfortunately, after 6 years, people were kind of losing interest. Which sucked, because, hey, guess what? Sonic has a great design. This, Mickey Mouse looking motherfucker. It's kind of losing popularity. Which, you know what? You can kind of also attest that to, hey, you look at Nintendo, what did they have at this point? They had Mario, they had Zelda, they had Metroid. 96. 96 would have been N64 at least, so... They had F-Zero, kind of. They had numerous franchises they could rely on other than Mario, which didn't let people get too tired of Mario coming out. Sega, however, they struck with Sonic and they're like, well, everything's got to be Sonic now. We got other brands, but they don't sell as well as Sonic, so fucking get Sonic in there. Which, they kind of drowned the market, didn't they? And eventually, Sonic was decided to be moved into the background. Only Sonic. Only Sonic. After Nights, Yuji Naka thought of the concept for a 3D Sonic game and began experimenting, which would lead to the 3D Sonic World section in Sonic Jam, as we saw. It was very rough, but you know what? It was a nice little concept. Basically just to be used to navigate a gallery, which I can't imagine a whole game based on it, though. However, after work started on this project for the Sega Saturn, they quickly realized that the Saturn could really only work with manipulated sprites to display polygons and could not display true 3D. Because it's the Sega Saturn. Yuji Naka would eventually be informed that the Sega Dreamcast was on the horizon, and feeling that it was full of far more potential for their vision, development was moved towards that. So, you know, get this! Get this fucking garbage out in the trash. It's time to bring in the new hotness. This thing that I didn't actually know anybody actually own. Which, to be fair, the Sega Dreamcast was great. Nobody fucking owned this thing, though. Not a single person I knew had this fucking thing. Not a one! This actually worked out well since the Dreamcast was so early in development. The team was able to send requests to the hardware team about hardware or memory issues and what they needed for their game. I knew someone with this. No, you didn't. That person was imaginary. Don't you fucking lie to me. I almost got one as well. You know what? Actually, this makes sense. You had a Game Gear, so I would think that maybe you would get this. Because you have to... got a PS1 set. I was about to say. At this point, 1996, 97, N64s existed. Crash Bandicoot and the PlayStation 1 existed. Like, Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot are out at this point. The Sega wanted to compete with that, but they fucking couldn't. So they had a lot of ground to make it back up. I had the N64 first. Oh, fucking Kaminari over here having the best childhood, I guess. Had a PS1 and an N64. He got to play Mega Man Legends 2 and Mario 64 like a spoiled child. He got to play good games. Not like everybody else out here who had to play fucking Sonic 3D Blast. Their main focus for this game would be design, graphics, and high resolution to show off what the console was capable of. Because we have to remember, what was it? The PS2 came out in, I believe, 2000? Yeah. So at this point, to make up for all the Sonic I had to play when I was very little, yeah, okay. You have to wash your palate of Sonic with good games. Yeah, so N64 and PlayStation 1, though great, their graphics capabilities weren't, you know, exactly top tier. PS2 was a ways away, so the Dreamcast was pretty amazing at the time for the graphics it was able to put out. So they wanted to show off what the console was capable of. However, the biggest issue with them starting to develop for the Dreamcast, even though it was still in development, was that they didn't actually have any hardware. And the hardware wouldn't be actually finished until 2 months before the game fucking launched. Which you can actually see in this comparison shot here. When they were working on the game. On the right is the finished project. While on the left was what they had to work with, which as you can see was just the Sonic R models that they had to configure around. So they had a base that they used their tiny little Sonic R puppets for, but luckily they were able to switch everything around. The team felt it would be boring to just focus on Sonic running around through various levels, and they thought they could use their assets a bit better. This would lead them to developing the multiple playable characters and stories with each of their own playstyles, which was actually a big deal. It's actually one of the, I think, positives of this game is, hey, you don't want to play Sonic? Go play Tails. Go play Knuckles. Go play Knuckles. They got their own stuff they want to do. And, you know, go play as Big. Okay. Is there anything else I want to cover here? Okay, well, let's get into the big thing. So we briefly talked about this. Okay, get this out of here. We briefly talked about this. At this point, Sonic was kind of getting old. When he debuted, he had a great design. Inspired by Mickey Mouse, he was cute. Though at the same time, you can convey him having attitude, being cool. But unfortunately, in 1997, maybe not so much. Especially apparently in 3D, because when they implemented this design in 3D, his gigantic fucking head would block everything. So they had to look at maybe redesigning Sonic, which would lead to... They held a little contest in the office to redesign Sonic. And here are the 4 finalists, I believe. So as you can see, top left, that's basically the Sonic we saw in Sonic Jam, which, you know what, fair enough. The top right Sonic, which is very close to the final product we would get. And, God, what is 4? I'd say 4 is going for... Is he a shark? I'd say he's going more for that Scourge. But we don't talk about Scourge. We don't talk about the Sonic Archie universe. I feel like they were going for more like cartoon, like what was becoming cool at the time, like fucking gross out. Gross out designs. Though at the same time, I feel like they were just given the word cool. Design Sonic as if he were cool, and for some reason they thought that was cool. 3 isn't bad. I don't know what the choice is with the teeth. That is 90s cool. Yeah. Yeah. But eventually they would decide to, you know, incorporate something from every design. Not so much 4 and 3, but mostly 2 and 1. Which would eventually lead to Sonic's new design. Which, again, I've talked a bit about before, but I think this is probably the best Sonic has looked. It's such a good fucking design. They basically just took all of his limbs, made them longer, shrunk his body. Shrunk his body. Made his hands and feet bigger. Extended his quills. Gave him a very slick urban design. He's a lot longer. He's a lot cooler. Because apparently that's what they were going for. They wanted to go for something cool, something urban, something hip. Now that he has longer arms and legs, he can actually express maybe a bit more. His eyes are more expressive. They put emphasis on, you know, what makes Sonic Sonic. His big fucking quills. His giant fucking feet. His Mickey Mouse hands. And they would eventually just redesign all the characters because, hey, guess what? A lot of those characters were very very early 90s. And this design would stick around for a while, thank God. It's so fucking cool. The peak Sonic design. Let's see here. We can also look at Eggman here. So Eggman! Original Eggman! You look at this design, you're like, okay, hey, that's a madman. He's laughing, he's in kind of a jester outfit. He's got the cuffs and the gloves, so you know what? He might be a scientist. I don't know, Teddy Roosevelt over here. Essentially what they changed it into with his new design is they kind of took the mad scientist motif and just mixed it with a pilot. Because you look at his design, he's got the goggles, he's got the weird pilot stuff. The zippers. Is that zippers? Would these be zippers? I guess zippers. Because, you know, he's always piloting mechs and machines. So they kind of doubled down on that. They made his mustache more crazy because he's mad! And this design would actually, for the most part, stick. This is still my fave Dr. Eggman, I think. Yeah, I would say so, because this design stuck for basically forever. I think eventually they removed the goggles. It made him a lot less taller, but no, this design was so good that they kept it. While slowly they would start changing characters over time. This is peak Eggman. This is very good. His big old mouth hidden under that sweet mustache. Alright, what else we got here? Was there anything about soundtrack? Hold on. The sound director and lead music composer for Sonic Adventure was Jun Seno. It already composed tracks for Sonic 3 on the Mega Drive and Sonic 3D Blast. Sonic 3? Great. Sonic 3D Blast, not so much. Back then, there were two types of music in the Sonic series. The tracks in the Mega Drive games, which were great. Some of them had Michael Jackson to help out, so of course they were great. And the house dance music in Sonic the Hedgehog CD and Sonic R. I don't know if I would describe it as that. And are we talking about the American Sonic CD? Because I wouldn't exactly say those were house dance. Since this game was a big turning point for the franchise, being the first fully 3D title and the first one in a new console, the team decided to change the music genre as well. After extensive trial and error, they chose to have rock music as the game's soundtrack in order to synchronize with the atmosphere on the screen. And the new perceptive of, hey, this Sonic is way cooler. Look how cool this Sonic is. Which, hey, guess what? It fucking works, because this game's soundtrack is fucking amazing. Seno wanted to retain the classic Sonic soundtrack while adding a harder edge to it. Much like the new designs. Very bleh. Various of the tracks from previous games were reused in Sonic Adventure, yeah. The main game's theme, Open Your Heart, is performed by Crush 40 under the name Sons of Angels. What? I didn't know that! Making Sonic Adventure the first Sonic game that Crush 40 performed the game's soundtrack. Which, hey, guess what? They were so good, they were kept for 18 more years? Which is crazy, because, hey, guess what? There is a prototype version of Open Your Heart without Crush 40, and, it's not the same. It's not the same. Yeah, I don't think really I need to go into all this other stuff. Again, if you're interested in the development for this, which there's a lot I'm sure there's lots of documentaries and stuff. So before we get into the actual game, you know what time it is. Everybody's favorite segment. We read the fucking manual. Alright. Which is going to be great because we're playing the Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure here, so I need to learn the controls. There's going to be quite a bit of difference between this and the DX version that everybody has played. There can't be much of it. There is a lot of a manual. Because, hey, guess what? 3D is new. 3D is new. People need to know how to move a joystick. They also need to credit all of their new music people. Because, I mean, look at this fucking mess here. Dreamcast controller. Left analog. You got your 4 buttons, your D-pad, and your start button, which, you know what? I never realized that weird fucking triangle on the controller was a start button. You got triggers now. You got the fucking UMD. The fucking UMD. Hold on. So this was a big feature of the Dreamcast. You see this fucking controller here? Would you imagine that this gray part up here, the little screen, pops out and turns into like a Tamagotchi type thing? No? Well, yeah. No, that concept was kind of, you know, ditched eventually, but... Which, you know what, might be why we don't get a Dreamcast Mini. But hey, guess what? We're popular in the 90s. Tamagotchis. Digimon. That's a lie. Digimon were never popular. So, most games for the Dreamcast needed to incorporate the UMD. VMD? UMD? I can't remember what's... No, UMD is the fucking... The PSP. This is the virtual... This is called the VMD? And it also counted as a memory card, so... It was a better N64 controller, technically. Walk and run. Jump is A button, thank God. Start button. Da-da-da. Okay. Viewing your surroundings using the D-pad. Oh, no. I do remember one of the biggest complaints for the Dreamcast version was, hey, this camera sucks! And then they tried to fix it in Sonic Adventure DX, and it still fucking sucked! Panning the camera with L and R. Carrying items. Shaking and waving items. Oh. Oh no. But you know what? This is going to be fine, because eventually when we do get to Sonic Adventure 2, we are going to play it on the GameCube because, hey, guess what? Turns out there isn't much of a difference in graphics between the Dreamcast and the GameCube. Because Sonic Adventure 2 was perfect. From the get-go. Starting a game, yeah. I'm not too concerned about this. Again, we've played through this already. I'm more concerned about all the Dreamcast exclusive stuff. Like before... Oh, this has internet connection. Right, so you were able to download events and put them on your VMD. That would change Station Square to match like Christmas or Halloween or weird Sega events. Which, hey, guess what? Some of them actually broke the game, but we'll fucking get to that later. I need to know what makes the Dreamcast tick. Alright, Adventure Mode. So here's the flow of Adventure Mode, if anybody has never played this game. You get a cutscene, and then an action stage, and then you're kicked back out into the adventure field to go find another event, and then find the entrance to the action stage, and then rinse and repeat over and over and over. With other Sonic games, you would just go into levels. But hey, guess what? This one's an adventure. You're out in an open field, finding your levels, exploring. And that was pretty cool back in the day. You know, until you've kind of played a lot, and you realize where everything is and realize, you know, a lot of this is kind of empty. But, you know, as a kid, that was pretty cool. Which a lot of people would be, you know, upset that that would eventually be ditched in the later games, but they eventually bring it back and it's not good. Character selection, game instructions, story screens. Okay, so also story screens. So now that this is on a disc, and this game has voice acting, which, hey, guess what? That was also a big thing. Sonic at this point hasn't had an actual voice. Okay, well, he's had a voice, but he hasn't had a main voice. So Sonic Adventure was kind of a big deal because, hey, we can give everybody a voice, which would actually kind of, you know, increase their marketability. Because you can give this fucker a voice and he can go make a commercial or appear in other stuff or make an anime. It's crazy. But throughout the game, if you quit out and you load back in, Sonic or whatever character you're playing as will recap what you were doing, which is fucking crazy. Because that's a lot of voice lines. Only possible on the Dreamcast. Adventure mode, adventure fields, yeah. Because there are no time limits or goals to complete in the adventure field part of the game, feel free to investigate and explore the adventure field as much as you like. However, in order to continue the overall game, it is necessary to find the level up items that grant your characters special powers, as well as locate the various action stages or entrances whenever your character is in the adventure field. Which, the upgrades in this game is also something I really like about this game, but we'll get into that later. Events, cutscenes, you can find characters and talk to them. You might even find, you know, memorable characters such as Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. And Gamma and Big, whoever the fuck those guys are. And battling the boss. Chow creatures! A special feature of Sonic Adventure is the ability for you to raise a unique species of creature called Chow. A Chow creature is essentially a virtual pet, because they were popular at the time. And it was the big feature with the VMD, because you could put the Chow in the VMD and then take it with you. Which, you know what, that's a pretty cool idea. Considering Chows were some of the best parts of these games. Ring and bonus lives, point markers. And they decided to never use them again. Emblems. Each time your character successfully clears... Okay, so it's weird that this game has emblems, because I don't think they actually do anything. At all. Because there's no mission mode, there's no Metal Sonic. There's no unlockable Game Gear games. They're just there, you know, for your high score, I guess. There we go. Game over, continue, pausing. 13. Here's all the items. They're just listing all the upgrades here? I don't know about that. Okay, well, they're not all here. There are other hidden level up items, so seek and find the upgrades. I kind of, you know, like the idea that, hey, you're just surprised with these upgrades. Though it's not all of them, so that's good. I do like the fact that there are hidden secrets that you would find while exploring as a dumb child. Minigames. It's Sand Hill. Sand Hill! Fucking burn it all down. I don't give a shit. Whack-A-Sonic, Twinkle Circuit, Chow Races. I don't know if we're gonna end up racing a Chow. Consider we already wasted all that time. We can go take a look at some point because they do look different, and I do believe you can actually walk into the Chow race. instead of it just being a menu. Trial mode, that's basically time attack. Minigame emblem results. Yeah, I don't know what the emblems would be here. Just to keep track of what you've done, I guess. Chow creatures! There is your Chow. Yeah, actually, we actually know all this. Except for the fact that Chow actually have health bars now. Or had health bars way back. So if you beat the shit out of these Chows like the monster you are, you would actually kill your Chow. Well, instead, in Sonic Adventure 2, they would get rid of the HP and just make it so that if you beat your Chow, they turn into Dark Chows. Because you're a monster. It's the only way you could feel big. Take your Chow for a walk. Okay, yeah, you can transport them to your VMU. That's what it was called. Virtual Machine Unit. Virtual Memory Unit. Okay, there we go. It wasn't too hard to figure out now, was it? And then it eventually just turns into a Tamagotchi. Because those were the times! But you know what? I'm not too against. I would have absolutely used this if I had a Dreamcast. Playing Chow Adventure, yeah. A lot in here, and then returning to the Chow Garden. This feature would eventually be replaced in the GameCube versions of the games with the Game Boy Advance connectivity. So you could technically do the same thing on the Game Boy Advance, but I think with a lot less charm, honestly. Alright, Sonic the Hedgehog! For a moment I read Chad Adventure. Oh, you can make your Chow a Chad. You make him big and strong and nobody can stop him. He's the world's fastest hypersonic hedgehog. With a strong love of freedom, the only thing Sonic hates is oppression. Despite his short temper, deep down he's a really nice guy who is 100% committed to helping those in trouble whenever and wherever he can. Sonic's adventure begins just as he's returning from a long journey. Alright. So, they've kind of changed Sonic's character a tad bit here. Because Sonic, for the longest part, was basically just, that cool hedgehog who's always thwarting Dr. Robotnik's plans. But now they're kind of giving him the generic anime protagonist personality of, he's hot-headed and he makes rash decisions, but his heart is there. It doesn't matter who is wrong or who is right. He'll do what he wants. Because he's cool like that. She's got the spin attack, the homing attack, and the spin dash. Don't get used to the spin dash sticking around because we won't have it for very long. But the homing attack was introduced in Sonic 3D Blast, and thank God it's been brought back because this is probably one of the most important things Sonic will have from now on. How to level up items to affect Sonic. Eventually you'll get the Lightspeed shoes and the Lightspeed dash. Oh, the Lightspeed attack. Yeah, we don't use that. It's not very good. 8 times out of 10, it throws you to your death. So are they just listing off all Sonic's? Okay, good. I want some of the upgrades to be hidden so that, when you're a child, you can blow your dick off by, I found this thing in the forest! Oh! Alright, so miles tails per hour. This sweet-natured fox is a natural-born mechanic with the unique ability to fly high in the sky using his 2 special tails. A long-time friend and admirer of Sonic, Tails devoted himself to tinkering in his workshop while Sonic was away on his journey. Tails' adventure begins one day when, in the midst of performing a flight test with his latest aircraft invention, he suddenly began to experience engine troubles and... I want to hear the epic opening of, we'll get there! We'll get there! We need to build up to it! We need to keep your dick soft! So that when we get to the good stuff, it's better! So, at this point, this was actually also a big deal. In America, Eggman was known as Robotnik. and Tails was known as Tails. Meanwhile, in Japan, Robotnik was known as Eggman, and Tails was generally just called Miles, because that was his name. So with Sonic Adventure, they wanted to kind of universalize everything. They wanted to streamline that process. So this is the first game where Dr. Robotnik will be known as Eggman in English, though they would eventually, write it so that, his real name is Robotnik. It's just Sonic has given him the nickname of Eggman. Which, you know what, fair enough, that's pretty alright. And then Tails, of course. It fits in, Sonic, Knuckles, Tails. So, and they've while it was kind of a side thing earlier, it seems they've really emphasized that Tails is a mechanic. Tails has the IQ of a fucking engineer. Even though he's, I think, 8 years old. Yeah. While games like, Tails Adventure would be like, hey, he's a mechanic. Every other game didn't really mention that. So now, hey, look. He's got a big-ass brain to fit with his big-ass tails. It's got his propeller flight. The rapid tails attack. Okay. So it's a little weird that they're showing this off. Because seek and obtain to execute. Yeah, so this is the upgrade that if you miss it, you can never get it again. So it's weird that it shows up in the manual, because I'm sure a lot of kids probably missed it. And they're like, where the fuck is this? Oh, I have to go back to the past to play these shitty games that suck ass? Alright, here's everybody's favorite character, Knuckles. He's back, and he's bigger than ever. Knuckles is one wild and powerful spiny anteater. What? You literally say echidna right here. Is an echidna a fucking anteater? Sometimes known as a spiny anteater. Alright, so there we go. We learn something new every day. Knuckles is technically an anteater. He loves grapes, and he loves sucking ants right out of the ground. Although blessed with an honest and straight up personality, shouldn't it be like straightforward personality? He often lacks I thought that's a Jax. Often lacks flexibility. With his powerful arms, he can glide through the air to attack and land some serious punches. Guardian of the Master Emerald for as long as he can remember, one seemingly normal day, his world is shattered and his adventure begins. So, we were usually given his backstory when Knuckles shows up that, hey, he was the last of his tribe, and now he's on Angel Island protecting the Master Emerald, but it never really was a focus. From now on, this is kind of Knuckles' big character thing, where it's like, my Emerald. Because honestly, he would show up a lot in other games for seemingly no reason. Sonic Triple Trouble, stuff like that. So, yeah, just make him dumb as a rock, which, yeah, that sounds like Knuckles. And because they were incorporating so many characters, they decided, hey, everybody's going to play a little bit differently. Which means that Knuckles segments are now going to be climbing and searching. Which, you know what, is fair. Knuckles in the 2D games, sure, he can glide and climb walls, but most of those levels are built for Sonic. So climbing doesn't really get you anything. You can maybe find, like, some extra rings or a level up, but that was usually about it. So making his whole core focus on climbing and exploring, that's very good, I believe. Gliding, climbing, and punching. He's got his shovel claws now, which allow him to dig, which, yeah, I guess. You do have to remember that, yeah, I guess that wasn't something he could always do. Which actually technically he could, because I do believe there was games where he would shoot into the ground and shoot back out. Was there not? Am I thinking wrong? I think I'm thinking wrong. Amy Rose here. Amy with probably the biggest redesign. Always bright and cheerful. Amy is the self-appointed girlfriend of Sonic. And this is where Amy's big character development comes from. She turned from Sonic's #1 fan to Sonic's crazy stalker? Self-appointed girlfriend of Sonic, possession of a strong competitive streak, she is second to none when in control of her Pico Pico hammer. With many fond memories of her Sonic chasing days, she's thrilled when their two worlds collide again with the sudden appearance of a huge spaceship one fine day. So they did talk about this, that every character in the game has kind of an aggressive playstyle. So they wanted to do the opposite with Amy, where she's on the defensive, because all of her levels are, in fact, her running away from something, trying to escape. Which is fine. Which is fine. Because otherwise I don't know what you would really do with Amy. She's got her hammer attack, she's got her hammer jump. I don't know if we're going to get the warrior feather, but we'll do our best. 28. Alright, big fucking spoilers. I really wish they didn't put Gamma in the manual, because I think it would have been such a surprise playing the game that, oh, that enemy is now a playable character. Created by Evil Dr. Robotnik. Okay, well, he's Robotnik here, not Eggman. E102 Gamma is an E100 series gunner robot. Shortly after his birth, Gamma must pass a test that will enable him to join an elite unit of robots. His destiny then takes a drastic turn when he meets a certain frog with an unusual tail. So, hey, guns are getting pretty popular. Shooting's becoming pretty popular. Make a whole game around that. Let's see how that goes. If only he was a cool hedgehog with a gun instead of just being a robot. That seems pretty boring. He's got his laser gun, his homing missile launch in his rolling mode, and then hovering. Yeah, so they don't actually spoil all of his upgrades, because he actually has a few that I've completely missed on many playthroughs, it seems. And everybody's favorite character, Big the Fuck. Big the Cat. This giant cat is one laid-back and easygoing fellow who loves to fish and is never without his favorite rod and lure. Big leads a tranquil life together with his buddy Froggy in a hut in a serene part of the jungle, until one day when suddenly Froggy underwent an unusual transformation. Yeah, so I hope you like Sega Bass Fishing, because a lot of people did in the 90s, so why not fucking make a whole Sonic character revolved around it? Which I don't have a problem about. I like big stages. And yeah, they only listed Big's one power-up. They didn't list all the other hundreds of them he gets. And of course, Big needs the most description because of his fucking playstyle. He is so goddamn complicated. Alright. And then Dr. Robotnik! Yes, just as we all feared, the mad scientist is back and more ruthless than ever before. In the past, Sonic and friends have managed to ruin all his evil plans. But are those days over? A new battle has begun, and this time, Dr. Robotnik, Eggman to Sonic and his pals, there you go. So at least there's something there, has at long last figured out how to harness the massive ancient powers of the 7 Chaos Emeralds to destroy the world! Okay, we got Chaos. This mysterious liquefied life form that had been trapped in the Master Emerald was released by Dr. Robotnik to do his evil bidding. Chaos grows bigger and more powerful with each emerald that Dr. Robotnik adds to him. What will happen to the world if Dr. Robotnik manages to add all 7 Chaos Emeralds? And, you know, we got Kiki, So they changed his name from Coconuts to Kiki. We got Spiky Spinner, Bladed Spinner, Rhino Tank. These names are kind of a lot less uninspired. A lot more uninspired. Leon, Egg Keeper, and eventually the credits. I need to see where's the music. Hold on. Is Crush 40 actually just listed as Sons of Angels or whatever? Oh, they're not even listed. They're not even fucking listed. Alright, warranty! If your Sega Dreamcast CD-ROM disc is defective and has been damaged, do not return it! Wait. Do not return it to Sega! Return the disc to its original packaging along with your original sales receipt to the Okay! Sega has changed their ways! We went, what, 34 games of them saying, hey, don't take your broken shit back to the retailer. Send it to us. We'll fix it for you. So now they're just like, nah, man, take it back. Take it back. Take it back to the retailer. We don't want to deal with this shit. We got enough Sega Dreamcast. We got enough Sega Saturns sitting around as it is. We don't need all your broken ones, too. And our fine Finn for Hero is back. I didn't even know there was an Echo the Dolphin on the Dreamcast. Hey guys, when's the Echo the Dolphin marathon? Fucking never. Fucking never. Burn it all down. Alright, but with that, an hour later, who's ready to go on an adventure? After I make this appear. There we go. Dreamcast! So yeah, we're going to be playing the Dreamcast version. We'll see how that goes. Probably not well. So yeah, this ultimately remains unchanged, I guess. I'm going to have to turn this down. Hold on. We also have to remember that, hey, Sonic Adventure is notorious for just exploding in sound and destroying every speaker in vicinity. Let's fucking go! Wow. There's volume 200. Don't do it. You're gonna fucking die. Why does that one shot of Eggman go so fucking hard? They didn't have to go so goddamn hard. So yeah, I'm pretty desensitized to that opening at this point. But if you look at it in the context of you're going from the 2D Sonics, Sonic 3D Blast or whatever, some pretty mediocre games, to this, your fucking dick would explode. It's crazy. It's so fucking cool now! Sonic's back, baby! He's cooler than ever! Because Eggman is mysterious. Because Eggman is sad.
Select a memory card.
Ah. This one?
Select a file.
Okay, thank God. He's cooler than ever!
Options.
Alright, let's go through this real quick.
Sound test.
Nope.
You can list options. You can customize various options.
Oh, I think it's fine. Alright.
Select a character.
Oh boy, those sweet, sweet Dreamcast models! So, here we go! Sonic's first technical... Well, no, I guess this wouldn't be his 3D debut.
Let's get him!
Sonic's first mainline debut in 3D. Which, again, this intro here, think of it in the context of you've never heard Sonic speak before. It'd be crazy. You're basically being introduced to a whole new fucking character.
Oh yeah! This is happening!
Wow.
Huh? What's up?
Nani?
You are completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
If only they had taken the rings right in front of them.
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
This is happening! Alright! Let's see how this fucking goes. Oh. Actually, you know what? It feels pretty good. Considering our last playable 3D Sonic was Sonic R and Sonic Jam, this is already feeling really good. Camera's not too much of a problem right now because it's, you know, doing its own thing, but...
Hey, I'll play with you some other time! Come on, you big drip! Where you going?
Gonna eat some poo.
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Well, there we go. What is it? Brian Drummond as Sonic, and Dean Bristow as Dr. Robotnik. Oh God! Why are Sonic's why are his eyelids pink?
What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
All right, well. All right, there we go. Now we have full control. Hey, baby. Plane crashed over there on the beach. I hope the pilot's okay. Mr. Sonic, please go see if you can save him. Oh. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Here's a clue. Grab the spinning rings. It's important. As long as you've got the rings, you'll be okay, even if you hit any hazard. Now you know. Oh, don't worry if the view suddenly changes. It does that sometimes. Yeah, the camera's fucked up. It just does that. Don't worry about it. Just keep moving on in the direction you want. May take a little time to get used to. So even they knew. Even they fucking knew. Yeah. Camera's a little borked. Nothing we can do about it. Oh. We can go see a Chow right now, I guess. How's this gonna work? How's it gonna work? We're just gonna look at the Chow. We're not gonna raise a whole new Chow. We spent like fucking 6 hours doing that last year. Alright, so there it is! There's our Chow! It actually looks pretty alright for the Dreamcast. It doesn't look like much has honestly changed, it seems. How do we do anything with it? Send it to the VMU! Fucking see ya, idiot! Into the incinerator. Oh, okay, I guess he is being fucking incinerated. Alright, well I guess he lives on there now. What I wanted to actually see... So, when you did this in Sonic Adventure DX, you would go to a menu. But in this one, you can actually walk around the Chow race, which is... I don't know why they got rid of it! I know it's basically fucking nothing, but... lets you explore a bit. Why can I not talk to the Omochow? You know the Chow for Sonic Advance GBA? No, because again, this is the Dreamcast. Not the DX version, so whatever Chows are here exist solely on the PC forever. So yeah, our goal today is going to at least be to finish Sonic's story. Which I don't know how that's gonna go. What? What happened? I was swimming and I missed it! Alright, well. Alright, let's go play our first level in a 3D Sonic game. This is a hell of an intro. It's a very good level. It's got great music. It's a nice tutorial on how everything works. It runs fairly smoothly. I know a lot of people's complaints were the frame rate for this game, but it seems to be running pretty good. Maybe it's just because I've played it so much. We'll see if this place is still broken over here. No, it's not this place. It's up ahead. Yeah, it's right up here, where you can slide through the wall to your death. Oh, thank God. The water doesn't look bad. Let's see if the physics are still fucked up. Boy, are they! Fuck it. We speed running, baby! Gotta go fast! Also, I do feel like I have a bit more control in this version. The Dreamcast version, it was always all over the place, it felt. Or the GameCube version. The DX. I don't think that saved us any
Jump
time.
on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
These fucking emblems that I have no idea what they're for. Oh,
Hey,
man.
Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype.
You maybe turn the music down? I can barely hear you, Tails.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic.
You just
I've got
gotta!
something to show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
You can now play as Tails. Alright, so I just want to point out, like, that first level was a pretty good introduction. It felt good, it looked good, the music was great. But for 1997, this is very good looking and very good sounding. The Dreamcast was very good. Like, other games released in 1997 was like GoldenEye for the 64, Star Fox, fucking Final Fantasy VII, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Like, had this released a year earlier and, you know, was competing with, like, Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot, this would have been a fucking game changer. But even then, like, this is a very good looking and sounding game. But I do want to point out here real quick. So as you can see, Sonic's model. This thing right here. It's pretty good. I think it has a lot of charm to it. I don't think it necessarily translates his new modern design very well. Honestly, it just looks like a weird mix of the new Sonic and old Sonic. While at least in Sonic Adventure DX, the GameCube re-release, they did redo all the main character models, which I have problems with because they didn't touch up every model, just, you know, the main ones. So while this does translate his new design a lot better, it's a little jarring when he's standing next to N64 ladies and N64 Eggman, because they didn't touch up Eggman's model. So it's really weird. And that was always my problems with DX, is that the characters always stood out in the world they existed in. At least with this model right here, I think it's a lot more charming than this one because it fits in a lot better. But, yeah. So let's, you know, at least try to beat the Sonic's story today. I don't know, maybe it's just because I've grown accustomed to playing this game, but the game doesn't feel bad. Not at all. It looks pretty good. Especially for 1996. I don't think we can grab this yet, no. Full voice-acted cutscenes, like it's crazy. Oh.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
It's just a shame that Sega doesn't want your money, because hey, if these games were available on a modern platform, people would fucking buy them. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, the draw distance is a little, you know, wonky. But, again, it looks very good. I'm gonna get very sick of this music very quickly, as I usually do. You can travel real fast. Still a thing you can do. Wow, the Dreamcast was a fucking technical marvel, wasn't it?
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Science!
Shut the fuck up!
Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere, or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way.
Oh look, he has a fucking Sega Saturn. There's that Sega Dreamcast just strapped to the side of his machine. For power!
All systems, full power. Ah!
You won't get away with this! No way! I can't believe it!
All systems, full power. Ah! He's not gonna get away with this.
Take this! Take this! Take this! Killing me. It's in self-defense! Fully justified. And yes, I'm doing it the complete normal way. Fuck it. I got 238 rings. I want to see how many I can collect before I lose them. Because they're not being reset for some reason. Which usually they are, aren't they? Oh, we get to hear the squash. Eggman shitting himself as he's exploding. Why the squashing?
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Whoa.
Come on, Chaos. Time to eat.
Chaos? Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted! His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald! With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible! And work for me!
I'm sure that'll go well.
Destroy Station Square! And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all! Come on, Chaos! Let's find another emerald, shall we?
A fucking flashbang, really? Eggman?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
Alright. So yeah, Mario always had fucking rock solid gameplay. Crash Bandicoot or whatever on the PlayStation always had, you know, good gameplay, some really good graphics, but here we're getting, you know, all of it. We got some pretty alright gameplay. Some very good graphics. Some very good sounds for 1997. No, okay. But, yeah! There's a lot of emphasis on story in this game, which, you know what, is fine, because Sonic's always had a surprising amount of story compared to, you know, the other games.
Square will be departing soon.
It's, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. You got a lot of interesting characters you can do a lot with. Oh, they reset my rings. Alright, well, we can start playing a little loose now, I guess. Except I feel like we're just gonna break the game wide open, and I don't want to show how broken this game is. I want to show how amazing it is. No. No! Tails, don't follow me, you idiot! So I don't know if it's been too easy to notice at this point, but this game has its own unique lighting system that wasn't brought back in DX. They kind of just replaced it with a generic lighting system. It was called Lantern in this, which we don't get a very good look at here, but eventually when we're going through like the ruins and stuff, it might become a bit more noticeable. I'm getting stuck a lot. Gotta go fast! Stuck a lot. Getting stuck a lot. Oh, everything's breaking. No! Oh, thank God. Oh, there's our warning. Hey, don't just spin dash everywhere when you're on a fucking set path like that. This would have been fucking crazy to look at in 1997. Look at all this shit. Blowing our dick clean off.
Yeah, not bad.
And the camera isn't so bad. Again, this might literally just be because I've played this game so much and I'm used to it. So I have just terrible, horrible bias. Which is probably true. I'm a very biased person. I will defend the things I like to the death. For no conceivable reason. Is this where we get the light speed? Can we get that now? Oh boy! Alright! So this is one of my favorite parts of the adventure series. Is you can find upgrades that actually change your character model. Maybe, there it is.
Now you've got light speed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the light speed dash. The light speed dash lets you race toward rings at light speed. As long as there's a trail of rings, you can go just about anywhere.
Which, hey, like, it's great that there's ones that the story needs, but I'm a really big fan of the secret ones that aren't necessary, but
the light dash to run along the paths of rings.
are really good and take a lot of work
Power.
to get to, which we will see in Sonic Adventure 2 with something like Mystic Melody.
Ready, go!
There's the golden egg we're not going to touch. I don't need it! You know, now that we have the light speed, let's go get that upgrade over here. Ah! Because we needed this to get into the casino, yeah. So this is essentially just going, okay. It's essentially gonna do fucking nothing! It's gonna make it so that we can power this up faster, I believe, right?
This is the crystal ring. This reduces the time needed to store power.
Yeah,
for the light
baby.
speed dash.
And it looks fabulous to boot!
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Wow, neon lights, great music! So this is the casino that everyone's been talking about. Oh, I wonder what that switch over there is on that sign. I always get the urge to press things like that. You know, how's a normal fucking person supposed to get into this casino?
Ready?
Oh. Casinopolis, everybody's favorite. Oh, Tails is back. Let's see if this controls any better than DX, because it felt like shit in DX. Ah, it feels about the same. Kick back! Yeah, it feels about the same. Wow! Ah, my brain! Fucking, excuse me? Oh, back we go, I guess. Let's not fuck this up this time. Ah! Please, no more of that one. I've had enough of going up there. What was it? 300 rings we need? Oh no! You know what? This would have been faster just to let myself fall into the gutter, because then we would have gone into the sewer. Now we're just sitting here playing pinball. Like a fucking schmuck. Fucking thank God. Ugh. I feel like this shaking the table actually did something in DX. Here, not so much. Speed Star! Okay. I have 0 balls. Where's it gotta be like this? Come on, don't you dare. So I think we have enough by now. It's fine. Let's go see if we can still take a shower. That's very important. I need to know. I need to know. Oh, thank God. One clean hedgehog. Tails, you can maybe... It'd be great if you couldn't watch me, Tails! You fucking weirdo! Fuck it. Let's go into the Knights one real quick. See if that looks any different on the, Wow! Everybody's favorite character! Knights! Be sure to go out and play this cool game. I like that they made Sonic brighter so that you can fucking see him on this eyesore of a board. I should really sit down and just play Knights one of these days, huh? I own it on Steam. It was free. Can you believe that? I'm not entirely sure where I should be shooting Sonic. He's kind of just doing whatever up there. There we go. That's our best friend! He's taking us into the dream! For quite a while. Holy shit. Everybody go play Knights. It's super cool. They're reusing a lot of assets from Knights, huh? Man, if you didn't know what Knights was, this would be a fucking fever dream. Great. I think we have enough rings, so just get me out of here. I think we have enough rings, so just get me out of here. Alright. Oh yeah, it always drops us off in front of the... What the fuck? Oh, there's a slope here! In DX, there's just 3 steps, which makes this really weird, but alright. Oh, easy peasy.
Yes!
We didn't have to break through the wall to get it. Like we would usually do.
Bad.
Wow. Casinopolis, located in fucking Gotham City, apparently.
Yeah. Hey. Oh no, the Chaos Emerald.
Oh, no, you don't!
Oh, jeez. Eggman.
Eggman, they're sleeping. They're sleeping! Literally just throw them in the ocean! Why are his eyelids fucking pink?
What happened to that emerald we just had?
That's the weirdest part about this.
I guess Eggman's got one of them, but the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good.
That's
Come on,
no
Sonic,
good.
We need to get busy.
Cream! We play all the character stories in one stream? Nope. Our goal today is to finish Sonic. Since this is the longest. Because then ideally what we can then do is we can do Tails and Knuckles in another stream. And then Amy and I guess Big in another. And then Gamma and Supersonic in the last one. But no, Sonic's is the longest, so he needs a full stream just for himself. What am I doing? And honestly, because we're playing this on an emulator, it's loading way faster than any of the other versions of this game, it seems. Nice if the music didn't fade out. Oh good. The wall opened up a fucking fuckhole. The perfect size for Sonic! In we go. Oh my god, I've been trapped back here for thousands of years! Is this hallway still super broken? Let's take a look. Oh boy, is it! Ah. So if we try hard enough, we could break through there.
frozen, jump a couple of times and you should be able to crack through.
No, thank you. There we go. Just skip everything. Fuck it. Who cares? Ah, well, okay. Skip everything. Fuck you. Back to the bottom. To the bottom with you! So you know what? I think these are fairly decent translations of what Sonic levels have been to this point into 3D. Because Sonic at this point has mostly just been in what? Islands, fields, ruins, castles. Well, no, not well. Arctics, Eggman bases. So this variety basically covers all of it. Everything you would possibly need.
Use the panel to jump. It may even help guide your way.
Alright, time for the thing! Time for the thing with the cool music! I'm so sick of this section after what we had to go through to get all the medals in DX. You know what? Honestly, it looks better than it did in DX here, surprisingly. And they timed it perfectly so you hit that jump as soon as the music kicks in. That's no good! Okay, well, I thought I could go up the wall here. Which I can, so fuck me, I guess. Da, 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 da. Wow. What a fucking spectacle! Hopefully we don't have to repeat this section 4 or 5 times. 400 or 500 times just to get the emblem. Which we're not going to worry about whatsoever, because fuck it. I've done enough of that shit. Why 5 times? No, it was a joke when we wanted to 100% the game to get Metal Sonic in DX. We did this section like fucking 500 times. It was awful. Ah!
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, not bad.
because there was that one flag! That one fucking flag that we always missed. So do we need to... yeah, we need to go meet Knuckles. You know what's fun? When a Sonic game puts in the spin dash and it breaks it. Sure, they probably don't want you to do that, but it's fucking fun. Knuckles! Oh, this music sounds way different.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take him, huh?
You know what? With the primitive the primitive graphics, it's kind of okay that the mouths just kind of do whatever they want.
Give it your best shot.
It looks a lot weirder
Oh no.
when their models are so high quality.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
I was here the whole time!
Eggman. Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald!
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again! Me? What about you? Way to go,
No,
Knucklehead.
what about me? Don't blame me, I have a
Now
brain
I
the
have
size of a
more
peanut!
the emeralds! Chaos!
Control!
These are for you, my friend!
You know what, the water textures in this game, I'm wondering how this boss is gonna look.
Oh, he transformed again.
Ew.
No one ever cuts us any slack.
Really weird, probably. Oh, what the fuck? Alright, what? What's wrong with the water? Why does it look like that? Looks like there's a fucking whirlpool or something. Ugh. I think the explanation is that the water has kind of turned to like sludge, or it has thickened to the point where Sonic's able to run and jump on top of it. So that's why it looks like this. It's like fucking glue. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what the difficulty for this boss is supposed to be, because if you keep jumping, there's no risk. There's no risk of anything. You can literally just stand on the water. I guess it would have just been, hey, people are just not used to playing in 3D at this point. They haven't spent thousands of hours playing this game already.
Hey, I'll play with you.
And then, the water turns back to normal, so I guess that was a chaos thing. Hey, not bad! Oh, the budget. The budget is kicked in. Can we look at Sad Eggman? Behold! My flying masterpiece!
Masterpiece!
The Egg Carrier! Carrier!
Comparison to the power of chaos. Adieu, until we meet again, my friends.
Yeah, Team Bristow's pretty good as Eggman. I think he'd be just below Long John Baldry, whatever his name was.
We can't let him get away.
Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Let's get my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah.
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
Do whatever you fucking say, Knuckles.
We'll take care of everything here.
Come on, let's get going.
And, you know, with how the graphics look, it's a little more okay that all the cutscenes are as stiff as they are.
What's the matter? What are you waiting for?
Alright, so done playing some Oracle for now, getting sleepy by the weather, so yeah. Best game ever. We're not even playing Sonic Adventure 2. We're not even playing Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
I can literally see him just standing over there. Under the door. But Adventure is also the best game. Yeah. They can't both be the best game ever. But alright, yeah, you get some sleep. I wanna fly high. A song so good they reused it in 2.
Sonic, hop in.
You know, I have to look. Is
Let's go.
his workshop the same workshop from Sonic or Tails Adventure? I imagine not, because that's on a different island. Sky Chase Act 1. I hate this! Gotta fit in every goddamn gameplay we possibly can to make this the best package ever. Cover all the bases. And yeah, if you look at Sonic's model, he's kind of low poly now. So that the frame rate doesn't shit itself. He's like Sonic R Sonic right now. But we're not supposed to be paying attention to that. Ow. So I'm wondering if it's going to carry over to the cutscene when we transform later. So we can actually get a good look at how low poly he is right now.
We did it.
Are we actually going to see it right now? Oh man, he is Sonic R! Tails, you had one job. We are such a tiny target. Look up these fucking power-ups. I don't remember where everything is. Are we going to Twinkle Park now?
Tails? Tails!
Oh, yeah, Sonic only has 3 upgrades, right.
You're not who I'm looking for.
Get out of here, kid! Nobody asked for you!
Oh, I wonder if he's okay.
So... try to see if we can see it. So... in the Dreamcast version, as we can see here, when Sonic runs, he's still kind of keeping a wheel shape. And his legs are deforming, which was kind of lost in the GameCube version, DX. So they tried to keep that in, at least. Sonic's classic run. I keep coming here. There's nothing here. This is Tails and Big. I thought we were supposed to trigger Amy or something at this point. At the pizza shop. Well, we can take fucking Pizza Man over here. Burger Bob. I don't remember, was there a specific trigger? Was it over here? Fucking see ya! Burger Bob, where you going? Burger Bob, oh, he wants to go home! Oh, wait, right, okay, hold on. She triggers in, the casino area. Right, it's been so long.
Sonic, wait up! Long time no see.
Amy.
Surprisingly, one of the best songs in the game.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
If you don't, we're just gonna tag along anyway.
Oh, good luck with that. You know, plays Amy. Wow, we earned that.
No trains are currently in service.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, let's trigger Twinkle Park. Yeah. What the fuck? Did somebody die?
Ah, look! Eggman's robot's on the loose!
No problem. He's just a chunk of cheesy hardware.
Whoa!
Ah!
Now what? Huh?
Look here! It says, cute couples get in free! Let's go!
I don't want to see the people where they're like, ah, you're not a cute couple, get out of here.
Wait!
You gotta pay.
That girl is such a pain.
Where's the blue one? Blue for Sonic, where is it? There it is. Blue for Sonic. Ow, you fuck. Go! Get me out of this fucking hellhole! Oh, the fuck. Okay. I guess we have to be going a certain speed? No? Yes? Oh, these extra lives, though. Woohoo! 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 Oh, Jesus. Ah. Okay. Oh, okay, down. Down! Sonic is unenthused about all of this. Could not care less. Wow. Wow, I can't grab all the rings because they're bouncing. Well, they gave me something at least. That's better than most games would do. Fuck, get me out of this hole! I'm sure there was a speed run back there. Maybe we could just use that with our spin dash. I'm fairly certain we had to use it for our speed run. Yeah, you know what? I was literally about to say, honestly, the game feels a little better than DX because the camera's not, you know, going ape shit. But then I did that, so, you know, never fucking mind. And then I did that, so never fucking mind. I take everything back. It's a bad game. I really thought our homing attack would have hit that. Alright. Oh wait, is this the fucking speedrun shit? Yeah, it is. Alright. There was something we had to do. There it is.
Ready? Go!
I think it would have been faster to just go normally. We didn't even come here for an emerald.
Yes! bad.
I'm glad that that still stayed into DX.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I bet that robot hauled butt after her.
Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Better catch her before it does.
Alright, so back to... Casinopolis? Oh, Speed Highway. Alright. So, this section, if you downloaded the Christmas event onto your VMU and fucking Station Square transforms... Oh, wait. And Station Square transforms into Christmas Station Square, this part becomes fucking impossible. Because they place a... This area gets replaced with a Christmas tree, so you can't grab this card anymore. Which means you would have to uninstall the Christmas update. Which that's a little ridiculous. Speed Highway. Oh, here's the one. See if we can still break this wide open. Oh boy, can we. And they intended for you to get up here, considering there are lives up here. They fucking knew. Unfortunately, like, I don't know where to go from here. I can't see shit. Woo! Yeah, I feel like I stick to the ground a lot better than I do in DX. So I don't know what they did there. That fucked it up so bad. This is a bad place to get that, isn't it? Yeah. No, leave the cops alone, Sonic! Yeah, because it feels like he's on a fucking track here. Okay. Normally, I believe that would kill you, wouldn't it? Yeah, I feel like it. In DX, I was always flying off the track. Alright, here's the part that they used in all the trailers. This is a pretty good section. It's a pretty good look. Ow. Well. It's a pretty good segment. I don't know how I'm intended to get all this. Yeah, there's some fog that you don't see in DX. Probably mostly due to the GameCube having a better draw distance.
Yes.
we can hear choppers. Alright, so now we go to Casinopolis and we should be like, oh, it's Amy! Oh, Lord in heaven! Oh, for fuck's sakes. We talked to them, they would have been like, oh, I'm sorry, sir. It's closed. Closed for repair.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
It's a little weird that Sonic's eyeball is so broken.
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
Good thing they didn't close off this side. That would have been embarrassing.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, Bolt Brain! You better give Amy to me or I'll squash ya! Hey, what's happening here?
Oh no! The egg carrier!
Stop!
I didn't even need Metal Sonic.
Shoot! I've lost her again!
Oh, I think they actually removed that effect from Amy saying that in DX. Alright, so time to get our final upgrade. Faster, faster, faster. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, hey! Look at this! There's actual fucking trees and foliage! They removed all these in I don't know why! It looks so much better with them just randomly placed around like that.
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With
I'd rather
this,
not.
you can now do the light speed attack.
It usually doesn't work. Wow, Angel Island sure looking a lot smaller than I remember it. Didn't we used to be able to fit like, I don't know, 7 or 8 zones? You literally walk around there in like less than a minute. Sonic, I'm fairly certain you could have easily jumped over that. Those darn invisible walls. Oh, gotta get moving. Remembering wrong? I think I am. Yeah. Oh, it's up here. Jesus, I would have jumped to my death there. sure I can make that. Yeah, I can. Ah! Whoa! Ooh! Okay, excuse me? Scoozy? I feel like I have way better control. Whoa. Oh, come on. Alright, we can see the spooky ghosts. Ah, spooky ghosts! Oh, you know what? The lightspeed dash probably would have been faster there for once. I was gonna say, I don't know what the point of the checkpoint is when it's right here, but that was a danger hallway.
Yes! Yeah, not bad.
That's no good. I don't want to do another tornado section, please. Please. Look at the funny little outfit back there.
Hey, Sonic!
Oh, look at a bunch of them back there.
Ready to roll, champ? Let's go!
Roger!
Ugh. I hate it! I don't like playing these sections. Got second bass fishing with a fucking afterburner. I like it. Look, an actual tornado up there. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet! Watch this! Transforming now!
Whoa!
Let's do it!
Why is it making Jetson sounds? Why is it making Jetson sounds? It was making cool noises before! Also, this didn't really change much, Tails. Oh, I got all that. And then we have our little boss fight here, and we'll finally be done with it forever. It's gonna feel real embarrassing when you fucking lose, Eggman. Two shots, that's all it takes. The floating masterpiece, the Egg Carrier. A fucking joke.
Alrighty, we're in!
We gotta land on the egg carrier.
Whoops. I forgot something.
What's that?
There's no landing gear in this mode.
Oh! Good!
Wow, this thing is really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
It's a weird word.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
You alright, my yellow brethren?
Don't get too many ideas, you fools! You haven't seen the power this vessel really has! Get a load of this!
Classic. Ah! I like how I was able to seamlessly fly with no problem while changing.
See that?
Darn, this makes it harder for us to get to the bridge.
I hate it when he doesn't listen.
I bet you weren't expecting this. The only way you can get to me.
The fuck is that? Why is that floating? Why is that floating? Why are those floating? How does that fucking
We'll
work?
all show you. Bring it on.
I remember those. Maybe they fucking got rid of them in DX because it looked weird.
This must be the way to the sky deck.
It's on it, Sonic. You're facing the wrong way.
Whoa!
Alright, so yeah, this level might be where people start complaining about the camera. Because it gets nuts. Like that. Please stop changing. It would really be all so much better If you keep fucking changing which way we're facing. Woo! Meanwhile, there they absolutely should have changed. Wait, where is it? Oh no, it's right here. Honestly, I probably could have just spin dashed over. I actually think I probably needed those. Tails, stop. Not now, Tails. Camera? That's fucking... Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of getting it now. Oh. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. Yeah, no, I get it now. Just figure out where we're going. Sonic, up! 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 Okay. Why? Shit! We were doing so good! Why did it have to end like this? Oh, come on. Come on! Well, good thing we got fucking 22 more tries at this. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck all this. Fuck it. Give me my camera. Give me my camera. Give me my camera. Give me my camera. I can literally see that there's... Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, fuck all that! They're gonna be like, watch out for the wind! Nah, man, I am the wind! Uh-oh. I am the wind! I am the storm that approaches! We got this whole section to deal with. I'm gonna deal with those guys. Alright, so if we play this right... Just trying to remember where the ideal spot to spin dash from is. Okay, and if we're fast enough, I believe we can... Oh, wait. Oh, it's right here. Nope. Nope. Okay, I was gonna be really pissed if we had missed that. Okay, I need to hit that switch, please. Hello. What am I stuck on? Holy shit! Ugh. Fucking get me out of here.
Yeah, not bad.
That was pretty bad.
Is that it?
It might be, but let's check out the bridge.
Okay, bye, Tails.
Ha! They're too late.
Not the birdie!
That grabby claw is stupid overpowered.
Chaos Emerald! No way!
It still has it.
All of you, this is all I really need. Gather!
What is your wish, Master Robotnik?
Does he have the hover up? No, he doesn't. What the fuck is that?
Get rid of these pests! Show them what you've got!
Aye, aye, sir.
And don't disappoint me, or else...
How much of a boss fight now is it?
Resistance is futile.
Stop it, Sonic!
Step aside, Amy. Out of my way.
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
I love him.
Okay. Whatever you say. You must have your reasons.
It doesn't matter who is wrong and who is right.
Hey, the ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails. Take Amy and get out of here.
Well, what about you?
I'll find that Eggman and put him out of commission.
For good.
Are you okay?
I'm doing all right, I guess.
Auto recovery system activated.
That'd be nice if I had that when we actually play as him. Uh-oh.
The egg carrier is losing altitude.
You okay, Tails? You having a fucking panic attack? What's going on, buddy?
If I'm to continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape. There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now. Ready? Go!
Oh, so that's what they were. We just couldn't see parts of them under the clouds for some reason. That's why it looked like they were floating.
Resuming monorail operation.
Hope my friends got off there pretty good. They just didn't get fucking squished in moving parts. Oh, hey, Big.
Oh no! Not again! Chaos! Could this be the same beast?
Oh, it's a tell you,
yes.
Sonic.
Attack Sonic now!
Who cares about the fucking cat? Just leave him.
If he's your friend, I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Now I have 6 of the Chaos Emeralds. There's only one more left to find. I even found Chaos's missing tail.
You won't get away with this, you madman!
Oh yeah, Tail's gonna do much in the end.
No match for Chaos, even though he's not perfected yet. Okay, Chaos, destroy them all immediately. Aha! No.
So Cass has always had a pretty cool design. Very alien to start, which the later Sonic games would, you know, start talking about a bit more.
No way! I can't believe this!
Later, I mean the newest one. Would maybe, you know, expand a bit more on. But the more Chaos Emeralds he gets, it looks like there's a... It looks like there's a bunch of ruins getting built inside of him to represent his skeleton. Hey, it's pretty cool. You can even see the Chaos Emeralds inside of him. You know, this is a pretty easy boss. Ah! Pretty easy! Thought that would have frozen. There we go.
No way! I can't believe this!
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
And they don't do a lot with Chaos after this game. He shows up! It's weird!
No way!
I can't believe this! Classic line. Knuckles, why does it look like you're made out of fucking carpet?
Glad you finally made it. I thought you got lost or something.
Until we meet again, Sonic!
You can fucking have my shit!
Back here.
I don't give a shit! Alright, bye, Knuckles! Good luck, idiot! Are we not gonna see the Death Egg, or the egg carrier crash? Oh.
Ah, I hate Eggman. Where's this?
I guess not. Must have been a cutscene entirely made for DX, I guess. Because I think the next time we see the egg carrier, it's crashed, is it not?
Hmm?
Nani? Go in there. She's gonna take you back to the past.
I think it's trying to show me something.
You don't want to go back there. There's shitty games that suck ass. Hey, look at that. Right into gameplay. That's pretty cool. It's pretty slick. Do nothing in the water. What's going on here? Is that a magnetic shield? No, it's not. So we don't care. And that's a speed boost, so we don't care. Ay, ay, ay.
Switch to raise the water level.
How many times have I played this? This specific part? In the last fucking 3-4 years of my life. Too many times! Though it seems like the water physics are a bit weird. We can actually maybe work with this a bit better. I literally might be able to just spin dash to the last one. Yeah, I don't think they figured this out, but now we have to get all the way over there, which could, you know, be a problem. Oh yeah, I can spin dash over there. Camera, what the fuck? Camera, what the fuck? Please, please, please! It's no Nessie, I'll give it that. Give it that. I can't fucking... I'll take it away from that. PNG land. Anytime now, there we go. I thought that was rings. Might be. Oh my god. They fixed it immediately. The problem they caused. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work with my shield. It works just fine. Perfect game. 10 out of 10. Eat a dick! Holy shit! Eat a dick! So the physics should still be messed up enough that we can just... You can trigger this and then just spin dash all the way up to the top. Okay. Gotta figure out where the top actually is. Oh! Christ! I mean, it's up there. Yeah, just like that. So we glitch through the fucking floor. Woo!
Yes!
And we get teleported here for some reason. Oh look, it's Knuckles!
Yeah,
Prominently
not
on the
bad.
wall. He graffitied the area. think the enemies are still hurt.
Whoa, what's this? A mural.
Are we going back to the past? Oh man, no, not the shitty games!
What's this place? Where am I? This is really weird.
Alright, well, first things first. Or not. Or not! Hello? Everything seems fine. Look, the Master Emerald's doing great. Oh, but this lady is not. Why are these shells so low poly compared to the ones we actually see? They lost all their HP.
Why? Why did this have to happen? It's terrible.
I could-
Stop this
I could-
now.
Barely make out your features, lady. So, in the cutscene there, it looks like they had control over Tikal. So I'm wondering if you hacked the game, if you'd be able to play as her.
What was that all about? I don't think I'm dreaming here.
This lighting.
Hmm?
This weird lighting.
Eggman!
Sonic remains unchanged in DX.
What's he doing here? Oh, never mind. This time I'll get him good!
Yeah, alright, well. Yeah, we didn't see the egg carrier crash. So I guess we don't actually know that it's there underneath all the woods. Okay, hey! There's Mecha Sonic in all stupid glory! From Sonic 2. And if we go over here, there's Metal Sonic. From Sonic City. Fantastic. Alright. For some reason, I didn't want to touch this puzzle because I assumed it was going to take me to the Chow Garden, but that's the one on the egg carrier. Alright, hey! Our favorite puzzle's back! And this really good music. Just like that. Final egg! Alright, here we are! I actually thought there was more for some reason. Some misremembering. I do that a lot. What the fuck? One of the best songs in the game. Look at all that cool stuff going on down there. Ow! I didn't want to go look down there. It's fine. Though I gotta say, compared to the Eggman levels in the earlier 2D games, this is far easier. Like, holy shit. Like, not even remotely close. Some of those Eggmans were ridiculous. Though now they're not concerned about keeping kids locked behind hard levels so that the games last longer. Now they just want to show off the graphics. Now you tricked me. I don't think that voice was there in DX. At least I don't remember it. Oh no, Kangaroo. Oh no, please. Not like this. Honestly, I was arguing between using this or the snowboarding song for the stream setup. It's such a fucking banger. Alright, so I don't want to just spin dash off, which we could do, because I think there's a death point at some point to stop us from doing that, specifically.
Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruder. Emergency! Emergency! Dispose of any intruder. Emergency! Emergency!
Even, oh, I was about to say, we haven't even hit the spongy, goopy room yet. Let's go see if we can... was it this room? This was the room that had Sonic's face in it. Because Eggman just likes doing that, I guess, is putting Sonic's face around... Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Camera just does that sometimes. It's okay, you get used to it. It's a feature. It's not broken. Fuck you. Is it in here? Was it in here? No, it wasn't. Fucking leave me alone! Ah! Oh boy. I don't think this is a plus. I think this is a good thing. Going faster. Oh, it was in here, wasn't it? Why can't I not? Oh no, it has to be in an area where Gamma is able to go to. Okay. I thought there was a switch, but I think I just literally have to approach the door. Yeah. I don't know why I'm overthinking it. There's Sonic's face. Come on. Hey! Eggman, you do care! You weirdo. No, no, it's for target practice, I swear! I swear! Okay. Oh, my friend. My friends! Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ready, go! Yes!
Yeah. I actually thought Sonic's was a little longer.
Yeah, not bad.
Or maybe that's just because when we first played this, we were wasting so much time with chows and stuff. I'm here to beat your ass, Eggman! I don't think we... Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think we need these dynamic camera angles.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Hold it right there, Eggman.
Spin dash up the wall, it's fine. Alright! This goes so well in DX all the time. Can't imagine how it would be on the Dreamcast. What was that? Get a load of this.
Get a load of this. Get a load
Oh,
of
shit.
this. Get a load of this.
Calm your ass.
See if you ah,
I can't believe this.
get a load of this.
Alright, well, at least it seems like the lasers themselves don't have a hitbox. Hurtbox? It appears to... Oh. Oh, I thought that was the one that destroys the platform.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Seems to just be wherever it lands.
Ah,
He's not gonna get away with this.
get a load of this. Get a load of this. Aha! See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
Oh, thanks, Eggman. You're giving me a fighting chance. You do care.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
And I'm not randomly running through
It's no use. Give up.
the railing, which I sometimes did in DX, which sucked.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic. Ah! Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
It's a lot more reliable here. Okay, is this it?
It's no way. I can't believe. Ah!
To be honest, I don't think I ever
All
figured out you could do that
Full power.
as a child. You fucking mind, Eggman?
It's no use. Give up. Ah!
You have to remember that he has a dive bomb attack.
Ah! He's not gonna get away with this. It's no use. Give up. No way. I can't believe this.
Watch out! He's up to something.
You see? Oh my god! That hit move has gotten me at least twice. As a dumb child.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Or I would end up flinging myself off the side and dying. Oh, there we go. I always thought that was supposed to be Sonic singing along, but I guess not. Alright, so hey, that's Sonic Adventure Part 1. Again, we're going to be doing a few of these. But, you know, for Sonic's mainline 3D debut, this is really good. Again, I don't know if it's just because I've played this game so much, but the camera doesn't feel as bad as everybody complains about. Like, the game feels good. This must have been a technical marvel in 1997. Sonic's back, baby! So with Sonic here, we now have an overall idea of what the story is. It'll get more fleshed out with the more characters we play as. I do want to actually see in the credits here if Crush 40 is listed or if it's Sons of Whatever. Because Sons of Whatever is... that's a nothing name. Crush 40 fits in the line of bands in the early 2000s. Had to be name and then number. 141, Blink 182. Don't show that. You can see how low poly he is. Yeah, the graphics are good. The voice acting for the time was alright. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be maybe they will. And there is the Japanese voices, which I believe are still the Japanese voices. Yeah. Yeah. That must be great. To grow up with a character and a voice, and they still be playing them to this day. Not like us who have gone through so many fucking voices at this point. It's ridiculous. Shame about the internet stuff that I doubt we'll be able to use. Shadow Roldan? Oh, that guy's so cool! 1998. I thought it was 1997 this came out. 1996 then, okay. That's in the copyrights cover, I guess. Damn. Damn. See, now it makes sense that these ending title cards have low poly models, because that's what they looked like instead of in DX when it's like, why does they look like that? I understand. Alright. So we close that. So yeah, that's Sonic Adventure. Again, we have one stream which we'll try to do Tails and Knuckles, a second stream where we'll try to do Amy and I guess Big, and then the last stream which we'll try to do fucking Gamma and Supersonic, I guess, and then see if we have leftover time to cover the event stuff, which I'm gonna have to figure out. I imagine I just have to find the data and put it on our virtual VMD, VMD. So we might be able to cover it, we might not. But for the next few weeks, we'll be playing Sonic Adventure, which that's not bad. I consider it one of the better ones. I still think it holds up. It's a shame that we have all these 2D re-releases of Sonic games, and Sega just refuses to do any sort of 3D collection, which they would fucking sell. An adventure collection with like Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2? They make so much money off of that, it's crazy. But yeah, so that's going to be the plan for the next while. Luckily, now that we've covered the manual and the backstory in this stream, the other streams won't have to worry about that, so we can jump straight into the game on those ones. I know, crazy. But yeah, so we're continuing Pikmin 2 next week. More Sonic Adventure on Saturday, and then we'll figure stuff out after that. But other than that, I guess that's it. So thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see everybody on Wednesday? Yeah, well, alright, well, whatever. We'll see everybody next week for more Pikmin. We'll see everybody then.